Hi, you're listening to Book Chat with author Vivian E. Moore.
Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode. We really appreciate you joining us. This podcast really shows us how we can all learn, live, and thrive off of each other. By sharing our knowledge through our conversations, we will impart some knowledge whilst learning ourselves how to progress even further. Here is your host.
Hello and welcome to Book Chat. I am your host, author Vivian E. Moore. Hope everyone is having a good day. I hope you had a good week. I don't want to hold you for too long today, so we're going to get right to today's show. And the title of today's show is Something Big. And the topic is finalizing a long-awaited project. All right. Waiting for anything substantial is equivalent to the Christmas holiday from many perspectives. Unfortunately, not everything can be completed in seconds like microwave popcorn. I know how we love microwave, instant, everything. But some things just, they require just a little bit more time than that. As with most things in life, greatness requires time. And that includes writing, editing, and promotion of a book. Okay, so you don't like waiting, but what I've learned in this life is that all good things are worth waiting for. Even if you're the person handling the project and mostly doing the waiting, it still doesn't make it any easier for you to do that. And I'm sort of an impatient person, but still I like to be prompt. That's one of the major things I have going for myself. I like promptness. Although I don't like waiting. So I guess those two things go hand in hand. And anticipating your next big project is always filled with equal portions of excitement and apprehension because we know what our expectations are, but that doesn't necessarily apply to others. So, while we are so hyped about something, other people can be less hyped about it. And no matter how enthusiastic we are about a major announcement, sometimes that can get lost in all the other things involved with the project. Now, I don't know about most authors, but I like creating a buzz months before my book is even ready for distribution. And it's crucial to alert your readers to pre-order a copy and share the information with other readers. Free publicity is priceless, and it's so helpful too in helping you achieve your goals. And not only that, you can build book sales before and after the release. Hint, hint. Having something significant to share it's like a boost of adrenaline straight to the nervous system that gets you pumped and ready for showtime. And that's what you've been waiting for, right? That's what the big moment is all about. And it encourages you to contemplate more activity on a grander scale. All the frustration and anxiety before the big date will float away like clouds on a sunny day most of the time. All right, that was a bit philosophical, but you get the picture. Having that something big, that finalizing that long-awaited project, it is just something that you look forward to. You look forward to it like you do Christmas and like you do birthdays. I look forward to my birthday. I don't know about you. Some people get bummed out about it because they don't like thinking about, getting older. Birthdays equal getting older. And, I see it as a blessing, but other people may not see it that way. They may just see it as, my life is coming to an end or whatever. But I don't see it that way. I see having something big in those terms that I relate to birthdays and Christmas and the birthdays of my children and my grandchildren. Those momentous events in your life that you look forward to each and every year on that anniversary? Well, book projects are a lot like that, especially if you are, in the habit of releasing books, on maybe every 6 months or maybe every year. How often you're able to create a project, still you get so excited about it, because all that emotion they build up in you, because you can't wait to share that project with the world. You want them to be excited about it as you are about it. And I just love that. I look forward to that every single time that I'm ready to release a book, to share it, with everyone. And, as I said about those moments where you send out little tidbits about your book. You make a big to-do about the cover, release date and things of that nature, because you want people to look forward to it, especially if they're familiar with your work. You want them to look forward to those big events just as much as you do, because they want to see what the next book cover looks like. They want to know what your next title is about, the next book, the next story is about. So that moment of anticipation is just as great for the readers as it is for the writer. And those are just some of the things that I like about having that next big something, because it is so powerful, and it just gives me a thrill. It's that buildup of excitement that starts at your toes, and it just goes through your entire body, and you just can't help smiling about it. It's like having a secret that no one else knows about but you, and you can't wait to reveal it. And so the next big thing is just that, and sharing it with everyone. And, like I said, I get so excited about all the projects that I do. I think about the projects that I've yet to release and the ones that I have released. It gives me something to look forward to as well. And it keeps me busy. It keeps my mind active. And I just love that. I love those big buildups. It's like doing these shows every single week. I look forward to doing the shows. I look forward to bringing you something different, and talking about, different things, even though they may relate to writing and books and things of that nature. But still, I want to bring you something new. I want to bring you something different. I want to bring you something big and better than the last time, and I don't try to top myself. But I want to stay. I want to stay in that creative vein, and I also want to stay in that relevant vein of bringing you things that that are noteworthy and information that you can use, because that's important too. I can't wait for my next big thing that's coming soon, and those who are out there checking out my social media, what's coming next. So, and that's Tied Up in Bow. I don't talk about my book projects that much, but I'm excited about this one. Tied Up in Bow is coming up very, very soon, and that book is being released under my pseudonym, E.H. Shepard. Same person, just different name. I try to release books, under Vivian E. Moore and under E.H. Shepard, when I do different projects, because, when I release books under E.H. Shepard, it seems like it gives me more flexibility, to be more open, to be more honest as a writer. Whereas Vivian E. Moore is more subdued, like me. I'm an introvert, so sometimes the things that are done under Vivian E. Moore, it sort of speaks about that a little bit. You can tell, but I feel more free spirited under the pseudonym E.H. Shepard, because I can be the person who I'm not under E.H. Shepard. So it's like my alter ego. That's who she is. And, she's a little bit more vocal, a bit more colorful in what she has to say and about her characters and their lifestyles and things of that nature. So I'm excited about it, and I hope you are too. And that book is due to be released this summer, so be on the lookout for it. And, you can if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, then you already know that this book is coming soon. And I've, sent out little tidbits and things of that nature about it. So to make everyone aware that it is coming. All right. So alas, when the dust and all the hoopla have settled from your project, take a bow and a deep breath of relief until the next something big occurs. All right. So before I let you go today, I want to make sure I give you these URLs. Of course, the first one is to Spreaker, and that is https://www.spreaker.com/user/author Vivian E. Moore. You can follow me on all social media. That includes Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can check out my website. That is at https://authorvivianemore.com or arthurehshepherd.com. You can also check out my blog. That is at https://Vivianemore@blogspot.com. And if you missed today's live show, you can catch this episode and past episodes, of course, on Spreaker. You can listen to it on Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, YouTube, SoundCloud, JioSaven. I think iTunes and Apple Podcast are one and the same, but I want to make sure that I make mention of that. Also, audible.com, Verbal, which is spelled VURBL, and Luminary. And as other platforms become available, I will share those with you as well, because I don't want you to miss any opportunity to listen to Book Chat. This show has meant so much to me. And, I just enjoyed so much being able to sit down and just have a talk with you guys about different things. So it's exciting for me, and I hope that it's exciting for you as well. And also, tomorrow is Worship Day. So remember your neighbors and your family members and friends and your kids, especially those who are still unable to go to the brick and mortar buildings that are having alternative church, meaning that they're either having worship service via the telephone or Skype or or Facebook Live, or however that you're able to listen to the word. Invite others to do that too. And also, tomorrow is not promised, so we need to tell folks how much we love them and care about them while we have the chance. So on that note, I love you. I hope you love me back. Until the next time you hear my voice, God bless you and goodbye.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.